On February 6, 1891, the notorious Dalton Gang attempts its first train robbery.
But who were the Dalton brothers? And how did two of them famously meet their end?
Lewis and Adeline Dalton had 9 sons and 3 daughters between 1852 and 1878. The children grew up on homesteads in Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. One son, Frank, became a deputy U.S. Marshal and was murdered by whiskey runners in the Oklahoma Territory in 1887. His brother Grat took his place and recruited brothers Bob and Emmett as assistants, but the three began using their law enforcement powers to illegally supplement their income. Soon discredited, they headed to California in 1890 and teamed up with another brother, Bill, in a criminal enterprise. Their first attempt at train robbery was a fiasco. The engineer was killed, and they failed to get any of the train's money. They returned to Oklahoma, formed a criminal gang, and began a spree of robberies. In 1892, Bob, Grat, and 2 other gang members were killed trying to hit 2 banks in Coffeyville, Kansas. Their corpses were famously displayed and photographed. In fact, Emmett was the only criminal Dalton brother to live to old age, marrying and settling in Los Angeles after his release from prison in 1907. In LA, Emmett Dalton became successful in the real estate business. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1778, France signs treaties with the U.S. that bring it into the American Revolutionary War against Britain. In 1911, Ronald Reagan, the actor who becomes the 40th U.S. president, is born in Tampico, Illinois. In 1943, Mussolini fires his son-in-law as foreign minister for arguing that Italy should seek peace with the Allies. In 1945, Jamaican reggae legend Bob Marley is born to a Jamaican native and a British military officer. In 1952, England's King George VI dies, making his 25-year-old daughter Elizabeth II the new monarch. In 1958, a flight crashes in Munich, Germany, killing 23, including 8 Manchester United players. In 2020, a 57-year-old woman in California becomes the first confirmed U.S. death from COVID-19.
And now, it's time for our Today in History quiz.
Who teamed up with Henry Ford and manufactured tires for the Model T? Charles Goodyear, John Boyd Dunlop, Harvey Firestone, or Benjamin Franklin Goodrich?
Liked learning about the Dalton Gang? Then you'll love this one about another notorious criminal, Boss Tweed. Tap the screen to keep the story going on Today in History.